That little voice in your head, the one that says, I'm not good enough, it's the biggest lie holding you back. And today, we're going to call it out. We're going to do more than just talk about it. We're going to find the powerful strengths you've been sleeping on your entire life. Have you ever felt like you're in a way over your head, but a knot in your stomach when you're facing something new? And that inner critic just whispers, you can't do this, you're going to fail, you don't belong here. For years, that voice was my default setting. I remember this one time I was pushed to apply for a big promotion. It was a huge opportunity, a role I was actually qualified for. But that voice was just relentless. It told me I was a fraud, that I'll be found out and that everyone else deserved it more. So I didn't apply. I just had to pass me by and watch someone else get the job I have really secretly dreaming about. I completely sold myself short. That whole thing taught me one hard lesson. That inner voice isn't telling you the truth, it's a liar. It's just a broken record of negative self-talk that keeps us playing small, and is probably the biggest thing standing between you and the life you could be living. But what if you could learn to see right through the lie? So let's talk about what that voice doesn't want you to know. Here is 3 truths that will help you finally see the strength you've been overlooking. First up, truth number 1. Your flaws are actually your strengths. The inner critic loves to take your most unique qualities and frame them as weaknesses. It tells you you're too sensitive, too quiet, or too analytical. But that is just a distortion. The first step to getting your power back is to flip the script on those labels. I'm too sensitive. That's not a flaw. That's called having high emotional intelligence. It means you're empathic and you connect with people on a real level. Are you too quiet? That's not a weakness. It just means you're a thoughtful listener and you actually notice what's going on around you. Skills that are incredibly rare and valuable. Your perceived flaws are almost always your greatest strength in disguise. So just take a second and think about the main one thing you criticize yourself for. Now you can reframe it. Find the power in it, because I promise you, it's there. Truth number 2. You are way more resilient than you think. Your inner critic remembers every single mistake you've ever made, but has total amnesia when it comes to resilience. It wants you to look at your past like a highlight reel of every time you stumble. I want you to see it today. It is a proof of every single time you got back up. Every challenge you faced, every failure you've been through, isn't a mark against you. It's just evidence that you had the courage to try in the first place. Think about your past successes, no matter how small they feel. It's a powerful way to remind yourself what you've made of. Your history isn't a list of your screw-ups. It's a story of your survival and your strength. You have a 100% success rate of getting through your worst days. That's not failure, friend. That's perfect track record of your resilience. Truth number 3. Celebrate the small wins. That feeling of not being good enough really takes over when you only focus on the giant and the far off finish line. We tell ourselves, I'll feel good enough when I get the promotion, when I lose weight, when I finish a project. This is all or nothing thinking, completely ignores all the progress I made along the way. To fight this, you need to build a case file of evidence against your inner critic. The best way to do this is start a wins journal. Every single day, just write down one thing you accomplished. It doesn't have to be earth-shattering. Did you get out of bed when it was hard? Even when it rained, write it down. Did you finally send a difficult email? Did you choose healthy meal instead of a takeout? Write it down. These little wins build on each other and create a real lasting confidence. They prove to you that nagging voice are wrong, and you are capable, you are making progress, and you are worthy of celebrating right now, not at some imaginary future point in the future. If any of this is hitting home for you, drop a comment and let me know one lie you're ready to stop telling yourself. Just saying it out loud is the first step on taking your power back. And I know your story will help someone else reading this. Remember these 3 things. Reframe your flaws, own your resilience, and celebrate your small wins. That critical inner voice only has power if you believe its lies. You don't have to believe it anymore. It's time to start believing in the proof of your own strength. You've done selling yourself short. You are not just good enough, you are powerful, capable, and worthy of all the good that is coming to you. If this resonates, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and share, and we'll see you in the next one.
Hey, if something in this video really spoke to you, don't just scroll past it. Click on one of these next videos and stay in the flow. And if you're feeling that fearless wolf energy, bold, grounded, unshakable, hit subscribe. We're building something powerful here with Fearless Wolf Life Coaching, and you're part of it. Drop a comment. I'd love to hear how this landed for you. Your story's just getting started, and it's becoming legendary.